Okay, so very different. I'm thinking I do prefer this retro Duke. It's pretty cool looking. I love to collect cartoon figures, so I love that he looks more like the cartoon to me. Very cool. All right, let's do some articulation here. A Duke. All right, so. Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing Retro Duke. This is a G.I. Joe Classified Series figure from Hasbro. Mine is looking pretty messed up. So if you saw my Monday Night Figure Fun Day, I showed this one off, and I bought this as an Amazon resale deal. It used to be Amazon warehouse deal, where you get a warehouse deal. The savings were pretty good, and usually you get a little bit of a dented up box or something. It wasn't that bad of a deal, especially for a loose collector. This resale stuff definitely means it is a return item, as I got mine with this huge Amazon logo slapped all over Duke and retaped over here, and you can see it's missing the plastic inside where everything sits. They shoved the white piece of paper up into his arm. I did check to make sure everything was there, so it is complete. I almost returned it, but I didn't. I was like, it's in hand, I don't want to mess with it, because I only saved about $3 on this figure doing the not warehouse deal, the resale deal. I am not going to do resale in the future unless it's $10 to $15 less than what it normally would be. That is the only way I will ever do the resale. This is not worth $3 to me. I would rather buy the $3, have it looking nice for the channel, throw that packaging away. It's still worth $3 more to me than to have it sitting here all goofy with a piece of paper stuck up his armpit. I don't know. Anyhow, I got me a Retro Duke, but this is the one I got. Oh well. You live and you learn, right? There's the back. Here's the first side. And the second side. And then the top. Not a lot to see there. Bottom. Oh, there's the... Oh, look, the knife is sticking out. Beautiful. Jeez. It just keeps... Every time I move it around, it just keeps... Everything keeps shifting. Oh, boy. So let's set it here. Pull the camera back. I usually kind of get a look at everything, but this one's not going to be great. But there is that G.I. Joe Classified Series. Or it's the old school G.I. Joe. It's a retro, so it just says G.I. Joe. It doesn't say Classified Series. Got your warning. You're 4+. And then on mine, you got a really nice smashed up box, missing all kind of plastic on the inside, but there it is. All right, back should be a little bit more to look at here. So there's your G.I. Joe logo, looking pretty cool. And there's Duke. Looks like he got his head sliced, but there he is. There is kind of a... Yeah, just some stats about him, I guess. A little bit about him. And then there's a blurb here if you'd like to read it. And then scan on down. These are the other figures in this wave of retro figures. So also Scarlet I do have. I did not get the Recondo, however. I have the Tiger Force Recondo, and I didn't feel like I needed this retro Recondo. He looks good. If he ever goes on super sale, I'll pick him up, but I'm not going to pick him up at full price. There's the bottom, looking pretty messed up. No barcode, they slapped that over the top. Ugh. Alright, it's time to just rip into this mess, I guess. Before I rip into it, just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, toy hunts, shelf tours, everything action figure fun related, if you want to get that into your feed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you have a fun comment, that's always greatly appreciated. Alright, let's rip into this already ripped in box. Something I don't really do on the channel. So really, I just gotta do that. There we go. This is gonna be the easiest unboxing ever because somebody already did the work for me. Okay. Alrighty. Let's make sure he's not messed up at all. No, he looks good. Yeah, it looks like it was like, well, there's a little bit of weird glue over here. Don't know if that's from somebody having it at their house unboxed or if that was just a defect. Who knows? He looks pretty good though overall. I do like this head sculpt. He looks pretty good. Alright, so let's check out all the accessories. Real quick, I just want to make sure that's not messed up. Okay, good. He's alright. Alright, so he does come with a helmet, which is cool, and I do believe this little visor comes down. Yep, that's cool. Retro action. I'll put that on during the posing. That's cool. The retros all come with a stand. I don't know why all figures don't come with a stand, to be honest. And this can't cost that much to produce. I don't know. White piece of paper, that'll go in the trash. And what else? We look at the helmet. Here is the backpack. So there's where it pegs in. I believe it's the same backpack that the other Duke had. I have him over here, so we'll check that out. Although I don't know if I have my backpack on. Nope, he doesn't have the backpack on. But I do believe this is the same one. And there is some really small print there. And I don't even know if I could get a focus on that. I don't know. Hard to read, but there it is. What else? He comes with... Okay, so I love that they're doing this. This is one of the main reasons I picked this one up. Extra hands. There's only one other figure I can think of that had extra hands that I have, and that is Cobra Commander, who came with a couple extra hands. So it's great that we're getting punchy fists also with their trigger fingers. I love it. It's fantastic. It's got a couple pair of binoculars here. You can have it up or around his neck, I guess. He's got a handgun. It is lacking paint, but it is a retro figure. Usually the retro figures don't have a whole lot of paint. There is a, looks like a rifle of some sort. It does have paint on the black on the back. It does kind of look droopy though, like it's, like it needs to be, give it a hot bath, pull it up and throw it in a cold bath real quick. Because it is droopy. And then there's another like machine gun here. No paint whatsoever, but it's still cool. A little tiny baby knife, I guess is what Deadpool would call it. Baby knife. Looks alright. Does have some good paint, so you got some gold on the bottom, silver on there, so you got more paint on the knife than anything else. Alright, let's throw this Duke over here. This is the one I originally had. I like the retro head sculpt better. I mean, this Duke's okay, but I do like this one better. Yeah. You can tell that the body is all reuse, which is fine. He's good. What else? How about the pants? The legs and everything? So he has more, he's got this bandolier here, but he doesn't have the big belt. I kind of like him without the big belt, honestly. I think he looks better with just a regular belt. He's got, let's see, his leg holster here for his weapon, but he has a double banded. That looks good. I think so. It's pretty cool. So it's looking like the legs are not reused. You can see the pockets are different. As far as his butt is not reused. The legs, I can't tell. It could be. No, they're not. See this sculpt in here? There's nothing over here. So definitely new legs because he's got these updated looking brace pads or whatever. These armor. He doesn't. He just has the old school boots, but he does have a knife holder down here, which is cool. Okay, so very different. I'm thinking I do prefer this retro Duke. It's pretty cool looking. I love to collect cartoon figures, so I love that he looks more like the cartoon to me. Very cool. All right, let's do some articulation here. A Duke. All right, so there's his head up. There's his head down. Not a whole lot of down there. Not too bad though. So what are we working with? We've got a ball joint in the bottom of the neck here, and we've got one on the top of the head. I don't always love when they have, let's see, let me get a focus on. When they have skin and then skin in the body, and it's like, you got this big black, I don't know, I might color in the skin black or something, make it look like he's wearing a black undershirt. I can't stand that crease right there where the articulation is from there to here, and it just looks bad. So I'll probably usually I color that in and it looks like an undershirt on my figures. I don't like the way that looks. Alright, so we got a little side to side, pretty good. Very good. Classified series, so you got butterflies, of course. Peg on a rocker there for the shoulder. Very good. Bicep cut. Nice. Double jointed elbow, no pins. Excellent. And then this trigger finger is in up and down. And the other trigger finger is a right and left. The punchy fists are both up and down, I believe. So this one's up and down. Get both up and down. So, love that they come with extra hands now. Absolutely love that. You've got your ball joint here. There, it's a little tight. There we go. So you got your hula hoop ball joint up in here. So there's your down. There's your up. Works pretty well. He does have another ball joint down in here. So double ball joint action is my favorite. I wish Marvel Legends would go to this on most of their figures. This used to be, so this is a new thing for Classified for me, because I'm used to always seeing an ab crunch. I am so tired of ab crunches. The articulation is great, but it just looks weird to me. I think we're past that now. I like the double ball joints better. The one in the waist and the one under the chest, right in the torso, it just works so much better. It looks so much better. It works just as good as an ab crunch, but it looks so much better. So I am happy that they're doing that. That's one plus for this Duke. Another plus for this Duke for me. Very cool. The legs, you got a ball joint going in right there. There's your kick to the side. There's your kick forward. And your kick back. Pretty good. Let's see. You got a thigh cut up here. Doesn't get too weird. It's a pretty good one. Double jointed knees. Really tight. There we go. But no pins. Looks amazing. And then you've got a boot cut. Love the boot cut. It's just a peg, but it just swivels and it's great. Then you got a front facing pin on a rocker for the foot. Standard stuff there. Great looking Duke. I'm super happy to have it. I also have, like I said, the Retro Scarlet. I'd like to get that unboxed sooner than later. I dig it. He's looking pretty cool. Alright, let's set him here. Get a little bit of different camera angle going, maybe. Show you everything that came in the box. That's looking good. So you got his helmet, his fists, his knife, 2 weapons, 3 weapons. I forgot about the, I guess you could count that as weapons, so 4 total weapons. His binoculars, his helmet, his backpack, and his stand. Figure stand. Alright, that's everything that comes in the box of this Retro Duke. Let's move those to the side. We'll put all that on during the posing portion of this, which is right after this. Alright, next, let's go ahead and throw some other figures for scale. So I brought Roadblock down, since he is one of the bigger guys. I don't know if they made a Retro Roadblock, did they? I don't know. If they did, I need to get one. I like this Roadblock, but Retro one would be pretty cool. This is Retro Baroness, so this is one of the only other Retro figures that I own, so there they are. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for some posing.